So a group of major actors and artists says it should be simple for AI to license their content. So actress Kate Blanchett, songwriter Nikki Hexum, and a few others founded RSL Media. Now this week they launched a human consent registry. You see it there, where artists choose how AI can use their work. Nikki Hexum told me how it works.
A traffic light seemed like the easiest analogy. There's a lot of fear and misinformation about AI, so we tried to use things that everybody knows globally. As of today or yesterday, the registry allows anyone to go to rslmedia.org and create a declaration which says, green light, yes, you can use my identity for AI training or to generate. Yes, if you meet these terms, that could be payment, it could be credit, or no. That was our traffic light system, to just be able to create some kind of infrastructure and guardrails for what's happening right now in the world of AI.
And to be clear, it's some of the first guardrails that we've seen, and we see that you have backing from the European Parliament there. I guess what many people are wondering, though, as well, is why is this so necessary as AI marches on, hoovering up absolutely every crumb of data? And I think people can understand it if you're, famous actress, a composer, a musician. But for people like me, what's in this? Why do I need this?
Well, right now, you just described it. AI is hoovering up everything online. So if you have ever posted a video of your child to have your grandparents see them in their school play, or have an Instagram account, any person who has a digital presence online is being vacuumed into AI learning models and used to train and generate. So it isn't, Hollywood is on the front line of this. Their income is being directly affected, but this is an everybody issue. Your voice is unique to you. I'm sure, I hope, I don't know, maybe you would, but if it was selling a product that you would never actually endorse offline, it feels very violating. And I think as just a basic starting point, people should be able to decide if AI uses their identity to generate or train AI systems. That should be a choice that is up to an individual.
Yeah, and I think so far so smart, right? It seems like a great idea, but I do have questions about enforcement. Of course it will be challenging, and is it legally enforceable in any way?
Well, it doesn't create any new rights or laws in itself, but like copyright is a good example of this. Copyright existed before copyright law. There has to be a first step. Legislators take time, and infrastructure is needed in order to even write laws on top of it. Right now, we have a huge problem, which is AI and humans do not speak the same language. Everybody is saying no or yes in different ways, but we're talking to something that speaks in ones and zeros. And so creating an infrastructure that allowed a human to say no in a way that a bot could clearly understand was a missing infrastructure layer to the internet. So that's it. That's our mission. It's step one, is create that infrastructure where humans can actually talk to a bot in ones and zeros and have that shared language. That's what a standard is.
I really appreciate the way you put that, and I never thought of it that way. The bottom line is, though, do you think the AI companies themselves will abide by this?
I hope so. I don't see why not. I don't think that consent and AI companies are incompatible. There's so many expenses, and there's a $1.5 billion lawsuit that just happened just for books. Mm-hmm. That gap is huge for serious companies, right? That exposure. And I don't think just because AI, and this is where a lot of the fear comes, I don't think every AI company is against this. I think right now there's just no easy way to hear that, right? There is no infrastructure that allows people to say no. So it just ends up being this kind of big mess. So I hope so. I don't think that these two things are incompatible.
See if it catches on.